In the early 1990s, a small community in Nigeria found itself at the center of a global human rights storm. The Ogoni people, living in the oil-rich Niger Delta, raised their voices against decades of environmental destruction and exploitation. But what followed wasn't justice, it was violence, repression, and allegations of genocide that shook the world's conscience. For decades, oil companies, most prominently Shell, extracted billions of dollars worth of crude oil from Ogoni land. Yet the people saw little benefit. Instead, they lived among poisoned rivers, blackened farmlands, and toxic air. In 1990, led by writer and activist Ken Saro-Wiwa, the Ogoni people launched MOSOP, the Movement for the Survival of the Ogoni People, demanding environmental cleanup, fair compensation, and political autonomy. But their movement threatened powerful interests. The Nigerian military government of General Sani Abacha responded with brutal force. Villages were raided, homes were burned, and civilians were reportedly massacred. Human rights groups accused the regime of committing acts that amounted to genocide, deliberately targeting the Ogoni to silence dissent. Amnesty International and the UN reported widespread killings, torture, and displacement. The allegations weren't just about pollution anymore. They were about survival itself. At the heart of this tragedy was Ken Saro-Wiwa. Arrested in 1994 on charges many believe were fabricated, he and 8 other activists, the Ogoni 9, were executed in 1995 after a sham trial. Their deaths sparked international outrage. Nigeria was suspended from the Commonwealth, Shell faced global boycotts, and the story of the Ogoni people became a rallying cry for environmental justice. Today, decades later, Ogoniland still suffers the scars of oil exploitation. A UN report declared it could take 30 years or more to clean the land and water. The allegations of genocide remain disputed, but one truth is undeniable. The Ogoni paid a heavy price for daring to speak against injustice. Their struggle reminds us that the fight for human rights and for the environment often comes at the cost of blood. The question is, was this just suppression or was it genocide? And more importantly, how long will communities like the Ogoni wait before justice finally arrives?